So guys, following the release of this Oyo State school children and teachers, Nigerians are curious, they're asking a lot of questions. They're saying, where are the cops of these bandits? Where are the arrested bandits? Because Olatujin, the special advisor of Tinubu, came out to say that these children has been released and then some bandits were eliminated and some were arrested. Guys, he also said that no ransom was paid, even prison exchange, guys. There's no proof or evidence showing that truly these bandits, some of them were eliminated or some of them were arrested, guys. This is going to bring you to the recurrent kidnapping pattern where these bad guys have their way, adopt people and kill them, and then they'll come and tell us that they were, they arrested them or they eliminated them, guys. You have to be accountable to the people. Now Nigerians are asking, where are the kidnappers, guys? Punch newspaper captured this headline and said, where are the kidnappers? Nigerians ask after rescue of adopted Oyo teachers. Guys, so many reactions, guys, following after these school children and teachers were released. I'm going to take you through some of this reaction, and I've also got a lot of videos for you guys to watch, even when the adopted children reunited with their parents, guys. It was so emotional to watch. Imagine spending 57 days, a month plus, in the bush. Some Nigerians are even saying that some of these children don't even look like people that were kidnapped. Guys, let me take you through this reaction before I allow you guys to watch this video. Guys, this person said, glory be to God for sparing the lives of these kids and their remaining teachers, and thanks to the rescue team who made this possible. But the question now is how to end the insecurity ravaging the country. And then the other person said, so they couldn't even get to the hospital for proper medical examination before drinking Capri Sun and biscuits. And the other one said, they cannot just talk past my mouth. At this point, I no one even trust the kidnapping again, because what the fuck is with the speech? Even the attitude of the children seems very normal, like nothing happened. And this is trying to talk about the speech of the woman. The woman was thanking the president and for rescuing them. And people are trying to say that you're thanking somebody that failed you. How are you sure that they won't come and kidnap you again? If they explain Nigeria to you and you understand, just know that you're not normal. And then the other person said, Nigeria will always leave me in the desert. Tell me why a sane person is putting camera on these traumatized kidnappers victims to say thank you to the president. For what exactly? They're trying to say that they should not thank any president, or that the president has failed to protect their lives as citizens of this country. Guys, a lot of reaction. Before I continue with the reaction, guys, let me allow you all to, watch this video and tell me your honest reaction under the comment section. Guys, take a look and I'll be right back.
Hello, sir. Our father, we are grateful. The president, sir, we are grateful. We understand your commitment to our safety, and we appreciate all you did for us. We could see in your hands. Thank you very much. And every security operative, they tried so much, and that is why we are still alive now. We are very grateful unto you. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. We are so grateful.
Does that tell you about the quality of intelligence that we had to come up with and eventually develop before this final rescue?
I think we need to first have an understanding of the background. So sometime last year, precisely May, 9th of May, one of the top Al-Qaeda affiliates known as Ansaro leaders was arrested by the DSS. His name is Abu Bara, but his real name is Abbas Mukhtar, popularly known as Abu Bara, was arrested. And the second one, who happens to be the main leader, which is popularly known as Mahmouda, whose name is Abubakar Abba, was arrested 27th of July by the DSS last year. So these were top leadership of the Ansar group and affiliate of the Al-Qaeda, and also wanted by the United States government and the United Kingdom government for terrorist-related attacks. So when they were arrested, the members became desperate to secure the release of their leaders. So several attacks were attempted last year that were foiled by our security forces, especially on the Wawa detention facilities of the Nigerian Armed Forces. It's highly sensitive detention facilities in Niger State. The attack was foiled, and after that they went quiet and start planning this attack. So this was a carefully planned strategic operation, and the reason behind it was our choice of location and the people was one. They needed a place where an action that can hit the government so hard to force the release of their leader. So they know that the president is from Southwest, so they decided to move the operation down south. And they needed somewhere close to the forest where they can quickly hibernate and then hide the children.
So you don't necessarily agree with the Oyo State governor, who was quoted in the video to have said the abduction happened the next morning after he declared to run for president?
No. You don't. International terrorist organizations don't have planned operations within a day or 2 days. It can take them up to 6 months. These are professionals, and it's something they've been doing for years. So, secondly, they needed, because the president is from Southwest, they know that if they hit close home, then it will affect him politically, it will put pressure on him. Then too, they also realize that the home of media in Nigeria is the Southwest. So it will generate, a very serious media hype, and it can easily go international.
Hold that thought for a minute. Sheyi Adetayo is live here with me in our Lagos studio. Olaide is standing by in Ibadan. Femi is live in our Abuja studio. We're due for a commercial break, and we'll be back with this breaking story. Don't go away. We're back to the coverage of the breaking news from Oyo State, where we're monitoring developments with the rescue of all abducted children and teachers from the Orire community. I'm joined by Femi Akonde live in our Abuja studio. Olaide Oyewole is live in Ibadan. Right here with me in the studio is former DSS operative Sheyi Adetayo. Gentlemen, thank you so much for staying the course on this coverage. Mr. Adetayo, let's build up on the background you just gave us. Authorities are saying now that the kidnappers demanded the release of one of their kingpins who is currently facing prosecution, but government refused. How significant is that decision from a national security perspective?
So we're talking about leaders of international terrorist organizations. You don't just release people like that, and it's also going to affect us, within the committees of nations in terms of our approach, cooperations and the rest, in terms of intelligence that we share on terrorism globally. And so it's something that we need to commend this government for, and that is their resolve to say we're not going to negotiate. This is non-negotiable. What you're asking for is a no-no. And when you say it's a no-no, it means that the only option is to rescue. And we're talking about kids of 4 years old, of age involved here. It's not an operation that you can just, go gun ablaze and then enter the forest and start shooting. So it requires careful, operational plans. And if you look at what has happened here, the operation involved the DSS, the special operations squad of the Nigerian Navy, that is the Nigerian equivalent of the U.S. SEAL, Naval SEAL. We have the special squad from the Nigerian Air Force, the special squad for the Defense Intelligence, the best of the best from the Nigerian Police, and even from the Office of the National Security Advisors were involved in this operation. And what they did was, the use of technology, use of intelligence to be able to identify those that are involved, which DSS already had some information about them prior to that time, and they began to identify associates of those people, their mothers, their children, their wives, people close to them, and they began to they spread their dragnet across the northern part of Nigeria, from Kwara State to Niger to Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, Gombe, all the way to Adamawa, Borno State. They began to arrest family members, associates of these people. So what they did was that they did the video and sent the video back to them. Now, okay, we've seen the one you killed. If you kill anyone, we also kill your own family member. So if you want to negotiate, see,
you have to trace the family members.
Family members, everyone close to them. Government security forces picked everyone.
So all the while there was a line of communication between government
of course, and governments, were so strategic, in the operation that they, did not relent.
Were they still in Oyo State at the time of rescue?
Yeah, they were still in the forest. So there was this quick response from the Nigerian, defense forces, Nigerian security forces, to, encircle them before they could move them from Oyo Forest to the Kanji Forest, which is actually their base, and that would be very difficult. If you compare this with to Chibok girls, the response was very slow, and before the government could respond, they've already shared those children, so it became very difficult. Learning from that, the security agencies this time around, the team did not waste time. They were able to launch operations immediately, cover the entire forest, the forest area, and they began to close in on them to ensure that there is no escape route. They cut off supply, cut off communication, cut off everything. And they only release communication when they want to communicate with them and let them understand that there is no two-way out of this.
Just for clarity, Mr. Adetayo, because we're the closest to the DSS we have tonight. For the 6 people who were reportedly abducted, do you have the specific number of the people?
You see your sister, okay? Don't worry. You see your sister, okay?
So guys, let me still take you through on more reactions. Now this one said, kidnapped Oyo. They identified the kidnappers, mothers, wives, children and close associates. They arrested them, recorded videos and sent them to the adopters. Former DSS operative reveals how the adopted Orire pupils and teachers were rescued without ransom payments or prisoner exchange. Also, the former DSS operative has come out to also tell Nigerians how these people were actually rescued. He said that there was no ransom or prisoner exchange. Then this other headline now said that, look closely, kidnapped Oyo rescued in Oyo State. Those rescued the Oyo children emerged with spotless clothes, clean skin, neat hairs in the bush after days in captivity. This doesn't smell right. It reeks of theater. Are we being played for fools? Our intelligence insulted? Nigerians deserve truth, not a beautifully staged lie. Who paid the ransom? Seyi Makinde, Oyo State Governor, what is your observation? This person is trying to say that, in the video they released, these children were looking clean, their clothes were clean, even the clothes of the teacher, the principal was clean. The person is trying to say that, are these people trying to play with us? Are they fooling us or are they lying to us? Now, the other person said, make I no just talk past my mouth at this point, and no one even trust the kidnapping again, because what the fuck is with the speech? Even the attitude of the children seems very normal, like nothing happened. The other one said, Nigeria will always leave me in the desert. Tell me why a sane person is putting camera on these traumatized kidnappers victims to say thank you to the president for what exactly? The other one said, how are they released? Stop selling Nigerians hope without reasons. Some are even telling the woman that the woman is hiding something from we Nigerians, that she doesn't want to tell us how they were released, if truly they eliminated any bandits or if they arrested any bandits. The other one said, Una sure say these people are actually kidnapped for Nigeria. Anything is possible. Some are even saying that these people were not kidnapped, that they are just staging film, they are just acting. The other one said, the question we should be asking now is, where are the kidnappers? The other one said, say no thank you to Governor Seyi Makinde. The other one also said, we must thank Peter Obi for the pressure he gave Tinubu. If not, these children would still be in the hands of the kidnappers. The other one said, what happened to the kidnappers? Do we pay any ransom for the release? How do they get free? Or how did they escape? If you can't answer all this, you people are playing games. No be small thing. This woman is supposed to come and tell Nigerians how everything went. If truly some bandits were kidnapped, not just coming out to say thank you the president. You should be thanking the president and thank the president, or say, if you're truly thanking the president, tell the president thank you for eliminating. You have to come out and tell us what happened. Did you guys escape, or were the operative truly come to rescue you guys? What happened? There was no explanation, nothing. She just said thank you to the president. A camera was on her face. I don't know who set the camera, and the person was, the woman was saying thank you. No be small thing. The other one said, now government should intensify efforts to prevent reoccurrence, because that will be the kidnappers' nest to keep having leverage. Nigerian one said, I may like to know the name of this film, please, if anyone knows. Okay, now that Mr. Presido have started rescuing victims of kidnapping, our Christian sisters and brothers and children from Southern Kaduna are under captive for more than almost 3 months. We need their freedom too. Omo, no be small thing, no. The other one said, Omo, these people, they bust my head. At this point, if I don't believe this kidnap again. And some people are just by like that. It's alright. Even the children itself no look like say they kidnap them. Omo, the other one said, no bandit was caught, not even one. We thank God that they are safe. The other one said, some people are so unhappy about this news. It's as if they wanted all of them dead. Because tell me why any sane rational human being will request a community note on this. What Nigerians are actually saying is that there should be proof that yes, these bandits were kidnapped, these bandits were killed, just like they have said. Yes, we are the bandits, because it's not even about releasing them. Trust me, if you don't arrest or eliminate these bad guys, they will still go and kidnap another set of human beings, even kidnap more than this number of children they kidnapped. So nobody is safe in Nigeria actually, because if you just rescue them without killing the main people that are doing these atrocities, that is causing these atrocities, kidnapping will still continue. So that is what Nigeria is asking. Where are these bandits? Where are they? As you claim that they were eliminated, were they truly eliminated? Show us evidence and proof that some of these bandits were eliminated. So guys, let me know what you think about this under the comment section. Drop a comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.